I had a long conversation with Tommy T yesterday. Did not go well. There was a yelling match.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm getting the records from the casino, so I know exactly how much money has been pushed.
You can get chip logs?
He's claiming they only made a total of $30 million, and he was offering to pay right up front. And I think the reason he did that is because he knows that I know that his other fucking boys were getting paid too.
He also gambles at roosters a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
you need to yell, Kitty.
That came straight from.
Oh, I was saying he also gambles at roosters a lot with his whole gang.
Yeah. So the main, I mean, you know the main three to get records from, right? The three that
it was
get money.
him, Adam, and Patar, right?
Yeah. So whatever Liam has forwarded to them, that's how much they've made.
Okay. So that's what I'm gonna get. He offered to pay dividends from 30 million. I told him I need to verify some information and speak to my lawyer before I can, make any sort of agreement with you. He then admitted to covering his own ass because he knows I was attempting to take him to court.
Oh, I thought it was a government thing. Yeah, of course it would be a casino thing.
He then shit on the company and insulted me, and then right after he did that, asked if he can get paid his salary again.
The fuck?
Yeah.
So, again, what I told everyone was full disclosure. The reason why it goes through a casino is because it's too much money moving between too many hands. So, for at least Pornhub's side, we take our profits, and obviously we keep it because Pornhub doesn't need to make that much money unless we're doing events. I'll just pay out of pocket. But when it came to sending the money to Tommy and the other two, there was no disclosure stating that they were going to pocket it. The whole intent was for them to put it into the Gold Rush account, so the financing team could figure out the profits and take your percentage and send it to Cerberus. So whatever their intent is, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday was the conversation with Tommy was definitely mind games. He was trying to mind game me, I was trying to mind game him, and then we just started yelling at each other. And Dick started being swung, and shit got crazy for a while.
I was telling them, as you already called it, they took Liam hostage and came after us saying that we were snakes for telling you information when Tommy is a part of Cerberus. It is a Cerberus business. They concluded to state that Pornhub wouldn't be anything without Gold Rush when Pornhub was a thing way beforehand. So, to be honest, I don't think anyone, co-owner and down, know what's happening except for Tommy. They just want the money and don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, Tommy also did it. He also did explain that as well, which I tended to agree. He said, because I was coming at Patar and Adam very aggressively, and they probably thought that Tommy fucked up and they were just covering for him.
Yeah.
Which I could, I tend to, I don't know. It was a really interesting conversation. He was telling me one thing, and then he would do something else that would to contradict it. Yeah. And then he would go back to I don't know. It was a very strange conversation. I still think it would take us to court, personally. If there's 50, 60, $70 million out there and we're owed 25% of that, we need to get that money.
Yeah, well, nothing besides Pornhub's money nothing besides the Gold Rush money has been sent to him through Liam. So, because Liam is the financing person for Pornhub and Sionis, so all of the money gets kind of through him.
Yeah, which is actually amazing because we can literally find out how much money is owed.
To the cent, yeah.
To the cent, yeah. But you guys can leave up to me to handle. Things might get fucking messy. I mean, listen, we're gonna siphon so much money out of that company that things are gonna get fucking messy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So we gotta brace for whatever happens.
Already covered on that part. I'll tell later.
Do you think he'll go the gang route and start attacking roosters instead of providing?
No. Tommy's not like that. Tommy's not like that.
If anything, I don't think you guys have to worry about anything. It would just be more of a
his boys.
His boys with the angels, because there is already tensions there. Not from Tommy's side or business related. Just again, they act in a gang manner, not in a business manner when it comes to business relations. So you just gotta. It's the way of the city, to be honest.
They were at war with
Seaside. Yeah, so
and
City, but
attacked
Tommy's
Uwu.
also he's a very professional guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't normally like stoop that low, unless you really fuck with him. But you know, it's not like we're trying to kill the motherfucker. We're just trying to get our money back.
Boom. I mean, I was telling everyone earlier, like I try to work with him through P1, and he went weeks and weeks without paying. Anytime I call him for payment,
is that Jacob?
Just hang up, say there was an issue with the phone.
Jacob in his suit.
Where we ended up dropping him as a team and picking up a different team. Well, I mean, it's just been the past couple months. Yeah, the past couple months, he's been like this with money. But he also bragged about having 30+ million in the account, but refused to pay and then ended up getting dropped. So I don't know what's going on. I don't think he's like being hostile about it, but he also ain't being upfront about shit. So I don't know.
Yeah, the profit margins for Gold Rush are huge. So as much as they can gloat about having a lot of money, they're also running away from giving money to people who are owed it. Yeah, I mean, we'll get to the bottom of it. I don't really think he's on going international as well to handle some business overseas, so he won't be around for a little bit. But we'll get the money one way or another. Yeah, he's very busy, but usually when he comes back into town, he looks at his text and double checks everything. Is there anything else? Okay. That's all good and dandy. Just be aware that it might get fucking messy as shit. Obviously, I'm the mayor now, too. We have a lot of things that we're going to be doing.